Okay, testing. Can you guys hear us? Give us a thumbs up. This is Mike and Saeed Hernandez. Everybody, welcome. Guys, welcome if you're here for the first time. I see a thumbs up. Thank you very much, Shannon. So guys, if you're here for the first time, welcome. You're going to see why we're so excited about this. And by the way, congratulations, because you are going to be blessed today with the most amazing information, life-changing information, life-changing in what sense? Physical, financial, and many other ways. So for those of you who don't know me, my name is Mike Hernandez. This here is my lovely wife, Saeed. And we've been in this industry, guys, now since 2006 was the first time that we ever got involved with anything having to do with multi-level marketing. And I was introduced to an amazing company by the beautiful couple, Steve and Gina Merritt. And they didn't know us from a hole in the wall, guys. And they didn't know how much we were struggling financially. And how much we needed this. How much we needed an opportunity. And I thank God for that day. I thank God for this industry, because my wife and I were both high school dropouts, struggled financially our whole lives. And we were able to turn our financial situation around years ago. And today we are where we are because, we opened our minds, we opened our hearts to this amazing opportunity, and we're able to generate millions of dollars. And even though we were very successful in this industry, we were completely done. We wanted nothing to do with network marketing again, because we realized how hard it is to be successful when you don't have something that's life-changing and that's exclusive to your company. I thought we would never see it in our lifetime, and we swore we would never get back involved with the industry. And it wasn't up until 13 months ago now when we came across
13 months and 3 days.
13 months, but who's counting, right? When we got the phone call that we got from Steve and Gina Merritt that completely changed our lives. We thought that we didn't want anything else to do. We didn't need anything else to do. But man, I'm grateful. But
guys, it's a blessing. It's been life-changing, although we didn't want to do it, and me less than he did. I didn't want to do it, because you have to have an amazing product to be able to make an MLM company opportunity work. And everything that we had seen in the market was like products that you can get anywhere in the supermarkets, all over the place, Amazon. So we were like, no, we don't want to. We weren't even in social media. We had been out of social media for 7-8 years. So guys, but when we got our hands in this amazing product, it's been, I tell you, every single day, we get a testimony of somebody that this product is touching their lives, whether it's on their children, on their parents, on themselves. It's just been from all sorts of ailments. I mean, it's been an amazing blessing, guys. And I just know, maybe you have heard this before. You're at the right place at the right time with the right people and with the right product. But I know, coming from an opportunity like this that changed our lives in 2006, I know we at the right place at the right time with the right people, with the right leaders, with the right opportunity. You have something in your hands that is amazing. We got the cookie. We have the potential of changing many people's life, whether it's health-wise, wherever you want to take it, health-wise, financially, or both. You at the right place. You're at the right place right now to hear what can potentially change your life and those of the people that you love too. So guys, just hang tight. This is going to be a quick presentation, but my husband's going to give you all the goodies so that you can make an educated decision. And I'm sure that you're going to be so grateful for the person that invited you here, because what you got and what we got in our hands on is amazing. So guys, God bless and see you soon.
There we go. All right, guys. So I'm going to take it from here. And my job today, guys, understand, is to give you guys enough information to help you make an educated decision and help you understand why you want to get involved with this, whether it's just for yourself as far as a health, like we say, or both, right? Why not an opportunity to generate more income? So what are we talking about, right? This little patch, what's the big buzz about this patch? Guys, I want you to understand something. This patch is not like anything you've ever seen. This is something that's totally revolutionary. This is technology at a whole nother level. What am I talking about? Well, this little patch, this little sticker, whatever you want to refer to it as, This has the power to do something that was considered impossible in the medical industry. Most people in the medical industry don't even know that it exists. So it's still considered that it is impossible. And we are witnessing what the results are when your stem cells are reactivated. So your stem cells being reactivated after going dormant is something that was considered impossible. And we're the only product on God's green planet today that has it, right? We have patents that protect it. And here's something that you probably didn't know. Did you know that by the age of 30 years old, 50% of your stem cells are dormant, stagnant, never coming back to life, right? 50% of your stem cells at 30 years old are stagnant, are dormant. And once they go dormant, they never wake back up until now. By the age of 60, basically all of your stem cell activity gone, right? And guys, there's never been seen, never been done up until now. And we are the product that does it. We are the product that reactivates your stem cells. And when I heard about this technology 13 months ago, when Stephen J. Merrick called me, I had one question. I said, like you might be asking yourself, okay, where do these stem cells come from? Because we know a lot of stem cell products come from aborted fetuses. They come from strangers. We don't know where the stem cells come from. So my question was, where do the stem cells in this product come from? Well, I was very pleasant to know that there are no stem cells in this product. This product is composed of organic nanocrystals that operate like a mirror, all right? These organic crystals are salts and sugars derived from organic plants. This product is put together by our owner, our CEO, scientist and inventor, David Schmidt. And this organic crystals, like I said, operate more like a mirror. We know that when we go out to the sun, we expose ourselves to the sunlight, we naturally are elevating our vitamin D level, right? The sun touching our skin stimulates us peptides that helps your vitamin D level elevate. Same thing is happening with this patch. Just that instead of the light from the sun, it uses the light from our bodies. Guys, as human beings, we emit light. We generate light. The reason why we can be seen with night vision is because it picks up the infrared light that we produce. This patch is simply reflecting that light back into the body. In other words, there's no absorption of chemicals, vitamins, or nutrients. It's simply light. The light that we emit comes out so far that the minute it comes within 6 inches from your body, it begins to work. What do I mean? It reflects the body, the light's body within 6 inches, and that's how this product works. It's phototherapy, and all I can tell you is that light is stimulating our copper peptides, which is what reactivates our stem cells. It sounds very easy, I know. It only took about 11 years for David Schmidt to develop this product, and he spent about $5 million along the way. The product was finalized and launched just about 3 years ago. 2 years when I had just gotten into the company last year. Last year, I learned that the company was 19 years old. We're going on 20 years now. This company was generating about $20 million a year steady for about 17 years. All of a sudden, the growth jumps from 20 million to $280 million a year after the launch of this product. That was last year when we got involved with this company. Now, this year, we're looking to finish the year with around 400 million. Guys, that type of growth does not happen by chance. There's something significant that needs to be happening for that type of growth to occur. And I'm telling you right now, the only difference was the launch of the X39. So many people, again, are witnessing what happens, what takes place when for the first time ever seen, your own body stem cells are being reactivated. And what we're noticing is it's life-changing, simply life-changing. This company is established in 75 different countries, so we can literally share this product and therefore build a business around the world. So like I said before, guys, this guy right here, David Schmidt, he is the brain behind the product, the brain behind the company and the opportunity. David Schmidt is not only our CEO, but the guy is a scientist and an inventor. Like I said, two-time recipient, award winner of the International Hall of Fame of Inventors. He lost track after 130 patents that protect this product right here. And for me, the most important patent was this one right here, the one that protects the X39 that was issued, get this, July of 2020, meaning we have another 17 years before anyone can even think about duplicating this product. Remember at the beginning, like I said, network marketing is really tough when you're dealing with Me Too products. What do I mean by Me Too products? Products that every other company has. Weight loss. You got weight loss? Yeah, me too. Energy drinks. You got energy? Yeah, me too. Same thing that everyone has. Vitamin, CBD, collagen. And like I said, not only does every other network marketing company have it, but you can find it in every supermarket. Amazon, like Saeed said. The reason why we got excited about this company and we got involved is, like I said, life-changing when your stem cells are reactivated. We're going to hear some testimonies right now. So you're going to sit back and watch for yourself if you're here for the first time, but patented. No one else can duplicate it. That's why this opportunity is as big as it is. So what are some of the results when reactivating your own stem cells? Guys, there's so many, too much to talk about right now, but just to mention a few. Rapid pain relief, reduction in inflammation, supports wound healing, energy and vitality, mental clarity, my goodness, the mental clarity, enhanced sports performances, faster recovery from exercises, improved skin, and so much more. I love the fact that David Schmidt is a scientist. You know why? He loves to base everything on science, on studies, on experiments. And this was a recent experiment done with 12 healthy participants between the age of 50 and 80 years old. Again, guys, we have over 80 clinical studies. This is not something that we think, we feel, we kind of, no. These are studies, okay? These 3 scans that you have in front of you, session number 1, session number 2, and session number 3, these are scans of these individuals' brains. All right. This particular one from the 12 people is of a 77-year-old healthy lady. Session number 1, before using the X39 patch. Session number 2, just 3 weeks after using our stem cell reactivation patch. Can you see a difference between 1 and 2? Absolutely, you can. Obviously, the redness in session stagnant stem cells. Says who, Mike? The gentleman who put the study together. If you look at on your upper right hand side, you see that picture there. That's not Steve Merritt. That is David Schmidt. And David Schmidt is explaining to us, oh God, David Schmidt is explaining to us during this presentation why people are getting these results, how they measured the second stem cells in session number 1 to session number 2. An additional 3 weeks later, all right, session number 3. Do you see a difference between 2 and 3? Yes, more of the bright colors. That's an indication of healthier, healthier conscious brain. All right, this study helped me understand why children with autism are getting the results that they're getting, why people with dementia, why people with Alzheimer's. I'm not saying that it's curing. I'm not saying that it's mitigating any which way, shape, or form. I'm just saying that when your stem cells are reactivated, your brain works a lot better and symptoms of a lot of things are reduced. Now, again, I am always going to refer to these are 80 case studies. The 80 case studies can all be found on startx39.com, www.startx39.com. Just to point out a few of the results, right? Within the first few days, more than 4,000 genes begin to reset. Within 6 weeks, your brain becomes balanced. How do you even know? How do you know if your brain is even unbalanced? Well, do you have symptoms like PTSD, anxiety, and depression? Well, that's all linked to having an unbalanced brain, right? Within 3 months, your collagen is increased, decreases wrinkles, increases hair growth. So many testimonies with people growing hair, gray hair turning back to their original color. I know it sounds crazy. Increased structural integrity in both skeletal and muscular, so you get stronger. But for me, this was big. So my dad passed away when I was a year old of a heart attack. I inherited some health issues. That's why I've always been so health conscious. So I was dealing with arrhythmia, and I was dealing with that for like 7 years. 4 months after the patch, I realized that in 4 months, I had not had an episode. So Heart reverses in age. In a recent study, 14 out of 15 people lowered their cardiovascular age by an average of 8 years after just using the patch for 6 months. So in other words, your heart reversed in age and became 8 years younger after just 6 months on this little patch. I know it sounds crazy, guys, but again, clinical studies. Where do you find these studies? www.startx39.com. Perfect. Now, how do we wear this product? So, guys, remember, like I said, within 6 inches, it begins to go to work. So you can put it anywhere in your body. Now, for clinical studies, they had to be used in consistent places, right? So below the back of the neck or below the belly button, that's where it was used for the clinical studies, but you can put it anywhere in your body, all right? It works systemically. From head to toes, anywhere you put it in your body, it's going to work. But if you have a pain somewhere, we recommend you put it right over the pain so it can so that the stem cells can address some of that inflammation right away. You wear the patch for 12 hours a day, 12 hours on, 12 hours off. So the sleeve comes with 30 patches, enough for one person for 30 days. So if you put it on at 9 in the morning, you take it off at 9 at night, throw it away, next day, put on a new one, and you keep going through that cycle. 12 hours on, 12 hours off. All right. The one thing you need to remember is to drink plenty of water. All right. I've never felt the need to drink as much water as I do these days. So, guys, I'm telling you one thing. The most exciting part of these testimonies, for me, the most exciting part of the presentations are always the testimonies. All right. So I want us to go ahead and stop sharing. View McConnor. View. All right. So we have a couple of people that are going to be sharing today. And we can start with Anastasia. Anastasia, where are you? If you are there, you're going to need to go ahead and.
I'm right here, Michael. I can't hear you. Can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. Loud and clear.
Perfect. Thank you so much for jumping on last minute like you're doing. And if you would please bless us with your results.
I sure will. I want to say thank you again, and I'm excited. And I thank God first and foremost, and I thank my dear friend, Miss Deborah Hartnett, who knew that I was truly in search of something. I can say I can relate to Steve and Gina Merritt, Gina in particular. I'm a flight attendant, and I've been a flight attendant now for well over 12 plus years. And I'm just excited about the fact that I was dealing with, I don't know if most women know, but of course I do believe you'll agree, I was dealing with menopause, and it was absolutely challenging, from mood swings to night sweats to literally feeling like I had no control, to starting back once Deborah shared the patches with me. In a matter of maybe, I want to say about 3 days, life changed completely. It was to such a dynamic change. I couldn't keep my mouth closed. My husband was watching me. He is an ex-football player, had a challenged knee, and he said, I'm going to let you go first. Well, of course, I'm going to lead the pack. And just to make a long story short, within about 4 or 5 days, he started wearing the patch himself. We're in the 50s club. And in a matter of those 4 days, he told me the inflammation in which he was dealing with. He used to actually have to have he didn't know he was limping. Since then, his limp has subsided. My gray hair, I'm 55, is beginning to turn, you're right, turning black. My attitude is second to none. And I want to say thank you, along with Stephen, Gina, and Saeed, for coming down with Lester Berry, some of our other sideline partners. And we're excited because of the fact we have a lot to share and a lot to tell. My whole demeanor has shifted within these past 8 months. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Thank you, Anastasia. Thank you so much for sharing, honey. And we're excited to be working with you. Houston, Texas, it's never going to be the same. So we have another person here who's going to be sharing. Her name is Jackie Marucci. Jackie, are you on? If you are on, you're going to need to unmute yourself.
Hi, Michael.
Hey, Jackie, how you doing?
I'm doing great. It was great meeting you last week.
Likewise, likewise. We're gonna be coming back every 4 weeks. So Northeast, we're gonna light it up on fire.
Awesome.
So if you wouldn't mind sharing with us some of your what results you've had with the patch, how quick, some of that.
Sure, sure. I was introduced to the patch a year ago this July, and I am a holistic therapist, and I have over 30 years experience with working with the body and energy and frequency of the body. So this was a no-brainer for me to get involved in, and it really has enhanced my work, and it really has opened up the world between the client and myself. A great story that I have is my father, over a year and a half ago, almost died. He had 7 blockages in the heart. And I met with the surgeon and I saw the pictures of the inside, and he ended up doing 5 of the arteries in the main center chamber of the heart. And there were 2 others that were up in the left top chamber. So he did the 5. I saw the results of that. And he said, we don't have to do these other 2 arteries until maybe 6 months, maybe a little bit more. Let's get him in here and then we can get him out within 24 hours, 36 hours. So I had flown down to visit my parents over this past holiday. Keeping in mind, I introduced my dad to the patch in August of last year. So when I saw him, I said, hey, Dad, did you ever check back with the surgeon? And he goes, no, I didn't. I was supposed to. I go, yeah. I said, because you have to have those other 2 arteries. They have to put stents in there. So he made the appointment, but he couldn't get in to see them until April. So that was August of 22. And here we are, April of 23. So the surgeon did all the tests on him, checked everything, and said to him, John, I don't know what you're doing, but you don't have to have the surgery. And he says, as a matter of fact, you're probably going to be around another 10 years. My dad is 92. He's a big 6'1" Marine. He was always in great shape, and he actually joined the gym. And he's so happy. He actually thought he was going to die, and now he's got a whole new lease on life at this age.
Wow, that's awesome. I love it.
Yeah.
That is awesome. And I don't know if you want to share anything about yourself.
Yeah. In my 20s and 30s, I had asthma, and from all the things that I learned in my certifications and stuff like that, I learned how to get rid of the asthma through energy work and other things that I did. However, I had only 60% usage of my left lung. And in the pictures that were taken, it showed I had scar tissue in there from years of having chronic bronchitis as I was a young kid with allergies. So it was just working my way into having asthma in my 20s and 30s. So it was kind of uncomfortable for me. If anybody knows what the butterflies feel like in your chest, that's what it felt like on the left side in my lung. And then when I would lay on my left side, it was a little bit congestive and it just didn't feel comfortable. Since I've been on this patch a whole year, I don't have that anymore. I don't have any more of that butterfly feeling on the left side, and I can lay on my left side.
Wow. Wow, wow, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, guys, I'm telling you, I know we were together last week, and the testimonies are just amazing, guys. It's just nonstop. Thank you so much for sharing, Jackie.
You're
Really
welcome.
appreciate you, and I look forward to seeing you again within the next 3-4 weeks out there. Actually, if we don't see you, and this is it first. So
that's right.
so guys, so now we have one more gentleman sharing. His name is Chester King. Chester, all the way from Georgia, Atlanta, Georgia. Chester, if you hear us, go ahead and unmute yourself, please.
Okay. Can you hear me now? You
Yes.
see me?
Yes.
Very good. Very good. Well, I have so many testimonies. I don't really know where to start. But once again, Deborah Hartnett came to me last year in October, around the 1st of October. She didn't know any of my health conditions, but I thank God that she came to my house. She gave me 3 patches. She said, just put them on. So I wore them. The first day I wore them, like I have a very enlarged prostate, and I've been going to the bathroom, getting up every night, 5 times a night for the past 10 or 15 years. I noticed on the first day I wore the patch, that night, I only got up 3 times. I said, oh, that's interesting. The second day, that night, I only got up 2 times to go to the bathroom. The third patch, the third day, I only got up 1 time. I said, wait a minute. So I said, Deborah, I don't know what's in these patches, but I need some more. So I called her and I went and ordered, I think it was a gold pack, whatever it was. And so, oh my God. And from that point on, I have not gotten up barely 1 time a night since October of last year. And I have a very enlarged prostate. Now, you men out there who are listening, my PSA count is 42. So you know what that means. It should be around 3 or 4 at my age, and I'm 64 years old. So you know I was getting up that many times at night. Then I have another issue. I used to do sign language for many years, ASL. I developed carpal tunnel syndrome in my hands. I was not able to use my fingers. I had to stop doing sign language. After I wore the patch 1 week, I'm able to move my fingers, no pain, no inflammation, no arthritis in it, and it's beautiful. Then I had a third testimony. In the same week, I injured my shoulder 3 years ago. So I had a torn rotator cuff. I was not able to put my arm above my head or behind my back for 3 years. In the same week of wearing this little bitty simple patch, and 1 week I'm able to move my arm like this right here, put behind my back, and no pain whatsoever. Then I have a fourth testimony. I'm a diabetic. So you know what that means. Fortunately, I never got amputated, but I was that close for amputation. I had black toenails. I had neuropathy. I had gout. It was crucial. I had splits on the bottom of my feet. Fortunately, it never turned to gangrene. Oh, thank God for that. Literally, after 30 days, my toenails are white. My splits close up, ladies and gentlemen. I have no more neuropathy pain. All that went away within 30 days. It's just a miracle. But I saved the best for last. This is my fifth testimony. In 2014, I'm gonna talk real slow. Listen to me. I was diagnosed with congested heart failure. I was also diagnosed with PAH. Those initials stand for pulmonary arterial hypertension. It's a very rare disease. There is no cure, I was told. So I've been wearing the patch since October. I've been going to my cardiologist for every 3 months. During the COVID, it was every 6 months. I visit my cardiologist back in February of this year, February the 1st of this year. He took my blood pressure when I first walked in. My blood pressure was 124/60. He said, Mr. King, what are you doing? I said, I'm wearing a patch. And I showed him my patch that was on the back of my neck. He said, what's that? I said, it's a stem cell reactivation patch. He said, what? I said, turn around, go to your computer and type in starts39.com. He turns around, types in, he said, oh my God. He said, I heard of stem cell injection shots, but you mean you can put on a patch and it can reactivate your own cells, stem cell? I said, yes, sir. He couldn't believe it. So he said, well, I'm not going to take you off your medicine, but I need to do your lab work first. He said, come back tomorrow and we do your lab work. So I came back the next day and he did a test. It is called B-type natural rectipeptide. In other words, in layman's term, that measures the proteins in your body around your heart and whether or not the condition of your heart, whether or not you have congested heart failure or anything going wrong. Now, before in 2014, my range was over 200. It should be within 100. He did my test. The standard range should be under 100. Guess what mine was? It was below 100. It wasn't 90. It wasn't 80. It wasn't 70 or 60 or 50 or 40 or 30 or 20. It was 10. 10. That means I no longer have congestive heart failure. Unbelievable.
Praise God.
And I no longer have that pulmonary arterial hypertension, which they say it's no cure. So thank God, praise God, as you said. So that's my testimony. I'm so thankful for Deborah for coming here and bringing me this simple, powerful, amazing patch.
Wow, Chester. Wow, 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 wow. I can't say enough. It's crazy. It's crazy. Yep. But you know what, guys? That's what we have. Share. Wait a second. What am I looking for right here? Play right here. Okay. So guys, that's what we have our hands on. Okay. And I just need to say something. This is not the patch. This is your own stem cells. This is, again, we are witnessing for the first time what happens when one's own stem cells are being reactivated. Again, the one thing that was considered impossible in the medical industry, again, the only one product that achieves it today on God's green planet. And we are the ones witnessing what your body does when God's given stem cells are reactivated to the time way long ago when they were once very active. So guys, it is life-changing. This is what's happening, guys. So there is a business opportunity behind this. And the only way that this patch can get better is if we get compensated for sharing it with our loved ones, something that we should feel compelled to do regardless of the compensation plan. And guess what? That's exactly what the company does. And I got to tell you something, as a person who's had no money, and as a person who's generated millions of dollars all in this industry, I can tell you that money is not life's most important things. But I can tell you that money affects life's most important things. How much quality time you spend with your family? Oh, I don't know what happened there. How much time you spend with your family? Can you guys, I hope you guys can hear me. Michael Bridges, send me a text if you can hear me. Okay, great. That threw me off there. So again, money affects how much time you spend with your family, how much freedom you actually have, how much you get to travel. Your health is affected by your income, because you know what? When you have no money, you have a lot of stress, and stress affects your health. We hear that stress kills. Getting out of debt, all of that is affected by your money. So guys, again, this business consists of people sharing this product. Do you realize that we have a product that we don't need to pay people to talk? We need to pay them to shut up. All right. Because when people are getting the type of results that they're getting, like you've heard here, trust me, you don't need to pay them to talk. They don't need motivation. You need to pay them to be quiet and shut their mouth, and it's not going to happen. So by default, the business works, because if the product works, so does the business, because the activity will happen naturally. People will naturally go out there and share this with their friends and family members. And that's why the company went from 20 million to almost now 400 million in such a small period of time. Now, in order for you to even really understand the potential of this business opportunity, guys, you need to understand the potential of the stem cell industry, because that's basically where we're in, right? But just that we do it in the most phenomenal way, the most revolutionary way, and I believe the best way in the industry. Let me tell you why. I think we have the best product here, and this industry is going to go from 200 million to 300 billion, all right? Why do I think we have the best product? For several reasons. Number one, you're talking about tens of thousands of dollars for injection shots versus $100. Point number one, what do you think is better? $100 for a month supply, $3 and change per day, okay? So price difference. Number two, 30% of the time, those shots don't work. What happens to to those tens of thousands of dollars? You lost them, right? Here, you don't like our product, money guaranteed. Money back guaranteed, 30 days. The company says, prove us wrong. You have 30 days to do so. If you succeed, money back, no questions asked. So number one, cost. Number two, money back guarantee. Number three, when those stem cell shots do work, they only work wherever you get injected. All right. They don't help you from head to toe with, he was talking about neuropathy, diabetes, and everything else. And again, it's your stem cells. When all of your stem cells are reactivated, it's different than just, shooting your elbow or your shoulder. It's very different. So you get a broader health benefit with our product versus the injection. Number 4, when the injections do work, they only work temporarily. Another year later, another shot, another year later, another shot, another 20,000, 10,000, whatever the case may be. Why? Because stem cells go inactive. They go dormant, stagnant. Even the ones that they inject, unless you find a way to keep them active. And we're the only way, guys. So again, phenomenal. And the best part of it is, guys, we don't have to be a doctor. I don't need to be a owner of a clinic. I can work in the stem cell industry from the convenience of my house, right? So how does the business plan work, Mike? How do we make money? Guys, this is the easiest thing ever. This is something you've been doing since you were born or since you were old enough to talk, which is what? Sharing what you like with your friends and family members. When you share it with 4 people, like you see here, you coming in and sharing it with at least 4 people, you have reached the most important position in the business, which is manager. All right. And basically, you tell a couple that tell a couple that tell a couple that tell a couple that tell a couple. That's how this business works. And remember what I said, when the product works, your friends and family members have friends that you don't know. And their friends and family members have friends that they don't know. And that's how this all grows. And that's how this has grown for us in the last 12 months, guys. So this can basically get you all the way up to $25,000 per week. And listen, I know a lot of people have never made that kind of money. I had never made this kind of money up until now, right? Thank God Almighty. But this is the deal. Even if you make $250 a week, means that your product is paid for and you have enough money for a car payment. That's how I looked at this when I first got involved way back in 2006, before I really believed that we can make millions. All right. And after we end up making millions, obviously, I understood that there's way, way more. But guys, listen, all we do is go out there and share this with a couple of people at a time. And it just starts to unfold and unfold. And you get paid for everyone infinity. Like I said, up to $25,000 per week. This part, if $25,000 a week is not motivating enough, this part here, you can make $25,000, $50,000, $100,000. There's no limit to how much money you can make on this part of the compensation plan. We're not going to waste too much time here, because our goal today is, again, to help you understand that there's a big opportunity here for health and wealth. How have we been building this? You heard Chester talk about how the person who shared it with him shared 3 patches, right? Guys, that's all we've been doing. We have these nice little envelopes where we slide 3 patches and a couple of 2x4 cards giving them instructions, and the product sells itself. Where do you find those cards? Where do we get more information about the business? Build331.com. You heard about the other website to learn everything about the compensation plan. I'm sorry, about the science, about the 80 case studies, testimonies. That's startx39.com. Build331, this is all for the business, all right? Jump on the first site and watch at least the first 3 videos. Here, jump on and learn about the compensation plan. So guys, we're going to wrap this up, but here's the deal. I don't know what it is that you want out of life that you can't get doing what you're doing, all right? I know that the worst thing than having no money, because I've been there, the only thing that's worse than having no money is having no hope. You know where no hope comes from? It comes from not having an opportunity. An opportunity like this, my friends, I doubt we will ever see again in our lifetime. For us to be able to have a product that's changing lives, nobody knows about it, and nobody else has it on the planet, and we happen to have a patent that protects it for 17 more years. I don't know about you, but when I see an opportunity, guys, I don't sleep. And maybe it comes from the fact that I know what it's like to be down and out, not be poor, but poor. All right. I know what it's like to have no money, not know where my next meal is coming from, how I'm going to pay rent next month. That's why when I see an opportunity, I don't take it lightly. An opportunity like this, guys, is huge. So now is the time, guys, to get your dreams out of the closet. Get your dreams out of the drawer, dust them off. What is it that you can't get doing what it is that you're doing? All right, guys, whether that means you want to retire your spouse, you want to set up your children for success, you want to retire your parents, buy a new house, guys, what is it that you want? We have an opportunity. Let's lock arms. Let's go out there. Let's bless people with this product. Help people get better and healthy, guys. Our money that we make, and we are making so much money right now, never ever dreamed of making this kind of money, but it's a representation of how many people are being blessed with this product. And this is what we do, guys. It is free to sign up and become a part of this. All right. It doesn't cost you anything other than buying your own product. You get an opportunity to generate income for simply buying your own product that you're going to wear for yourself and share with your loved ones, right? This is the application. If you're going to do the business, guys, it's three bundles to consider. If you just want to try the product, like I said, you got 90-day money back guarantee. Get yourself a silver pack, which is $299, which consists of 3 X39 sleeves. In other words, 90 patches, so you can go bananas these next 30 days, try and prove us wrong, and be protected with the warranty for the guarantee from the company, right? You're going to be running with us really, really quick if that's what you're going to do. Now, if you're convinced that this is big, if you understand that in order to get patents, everything had to be approved. In order to have these 80 clinical studies, guys, the proof was already done. The proof is there. All we need to do now is go out there and share it, guys. So gold pack, if you want to do the business, is $499. It consists of 5 of these patches, 5 of these sleeves. The company considers you more of a business builder when you come in on $499. Now you have unlimited earning potentials. Anything under $499, you can't make more than $100 per week, which is nice because that's someone who says, I don't want to do the business, but you can still make enough money to get your product for free and then some, right? But if you're going to do the business, gold or above. If you're serious about the business, guys, consider a diamond pack. $1,600, you get $1,900 worth of product, guys. And it means that, listen, if you're going to go out there and build this business, it means you're going to talk to a lot of people. Well, you don't want to just talk. You want to have product in hand. And every time that somebody comes in, I want to loan them the patch. So if you're serious and you can do it, diamond is the way to go. So guys, the last thing I'm going to be talking about right now, and I'm right up to the time, this is a convention. If you're here for the first time, guys, listen, this is what I got to tell you. I'm a high school dropout. I understand that network marketing is a career, right? And it's the profession that's generated more millionaires than any other industry in the history of the world. I'm going to repeat that. Multi-level marketing generates more millionaires and has generated more millionaires than any other industry in the history of the world. And most of them are knuckleheads like myself, high school dropouts, had no credibility, no influence, no experience, but it's no respect of who you are, where you come from, guys, if you come in and you do the necessary work, right? And one of the most important things in this business is these conventions. Why? Because you're going to go for 2 days. This convention is taking place on August 17th and 18th. So we're talking in a couple of weeks from now. And if you're here for the first time, listen, congratulations, because you got in just in time to make it to this convention. And I'm telling you right now, if you are serious about an opportunity, when I asked you before, what is it that you want that you can't get doing what you're doing? Well, now that you have the opportunity, you need to do what is necessary. And the biggest thing that's necessary is for you to come and learn from everyone that's having success. Most of us, 90% of the people you're going to be learning from have been involved under 13 months. All right. And we're people who are maxing out the compensation plan that I shared. And you're going to be learning from them. You're going to learn what's working for them, what's not. You're going to pick up different techniques from a bunch of different folks and customize it for yourself. You want to come and learn about this product? Well, how about learning it from David Schmidt, the actual inventor and creator of this product? He's going to be here. Corporate's going to be here. Guys, you don't want to miss this event. It's our first event ever. I'm going to tell you right now, everyone who goes here will grow. Not everyone will go because that's just the way it is, and therefore not everyone will grow. But the people who are serious about an opportunity, guys, I don't know how many opportunities you guys got out there to make the kind of income that you can potentially make in this. But guys, I'm telling you, I've been looking for an opportunity, and as an investor, as an entrepreneur, right now, opportunities are slim and thin. So this is it, convention.com. It's $150. It will go back to its original price of $199 by the end of this week, if it's not tomorrow. Let me see. I asked tomorrow. Oh, tomorrow it goes back to $199. So guys, tonight, if you were procrastinating, this is it. This is the time to go ahead and lock in that ticket if you want to save an extra $50. And guys, you want to get as many people there. All right. So guys, listen, for those of you who are here for the first time, again, thank you so much for coming in, for joining us on Wednesday. We're going to be in Orlando, Florida. I think it's Wednesday, the 2nd, right? Yes. Wednesday. So we're going to be doing a live event. You see how we are right now, guys? All we do is we share the product and we invite people to these Zooms. And on Wednesday, we're going to be live from Orlando, Florida. Who do you know in the Florida area? Because not just Orlando, anybody that lives anywhere in Florida that you should urge them to come to this event. It's that big, okay? Steve and Gina are going to be there. Matt and Kim Curtis, Sai and I. Get your people there. Make sure they come, they say hi, and we're going to encourage them and give them tips and make sure that they see the bigger picture. All right. And then on Friday afternoon, guys, anyone you have that's available midday, make sure they don't miss this couple. These guys have been in this industry for a couple of decades. Talk about professionals who know what the heck they're doing. They came into this recently and they are on fire. Guys, get your people on this Zoom. Don't miss out. So Saturday, every Saturday we do a training. This Saturday, it's going to be Renita and Onyx Cole. Guys, anytime these two gals are on a Zoom, make sure you get everybody on because they are on fire. All right. I'm sorry. That's what Renita, that's every time I talk to her, she makes that little noise. So it's kind of rubbing off. So guys, listen, this is simple. Every single week we do meetings every Monday and every Wednesday at 8 p.m. So just like tonight, on Wednesday, we're going to have another one at 8 p.m. Friday, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Every Thursday in Spanish. ¿Quién habla español? Every Thursday, guys, make sure you plug them in and they get to hear it in Spanish. And then every Saturday is our training. So we have a 90-day run to This Is It Convention, guys. Make sure to connect with us. We can't go out there and find you. If you want to know what's going on, you got to be a part of our Facebook group, our YouTube channel. Every one of these Zooms are recorded and archived there. And make sure to visit the websites that I mentioned to you before. All right. So now we're going to wrap it up, guys. If you're here for the first time, listen, thank you so much for joining us. Make sure to call the person who invited you and let them know how you want to get started. Like I said, money back guarantee. You've got nothing to lose, everything to gain. So that being said, guys, every single Monday, we get on and we do a quick little motivational Monday message. And today, what I want to talk about, here, let me move this out the way. Move this out the way. Wow, where are you guys hiding? All right. All right, I can't find it. Hopefully you guys can see me. So guys, oh my gosh. Can you guys see me? If someone can just shoot me a quick little text. All right, yeah, I see him. I'm sorry. The screen was hiding all the way in the back. So guys, listen, real quick. Again, I learned so much in this industry. Again, for me, this has been my school. I'm a high school dropout. So this was everything for me, right? As far as school and development, self-development. And I'm just going to keep where I was already talking about the This Is It convention. Guys, I hope everyone got a chance to watch the training that just took place on Saturday where Javi was talking. Javi got on and he showed a slideshow of his progression of the years in network marketing, right? And it's funny because coincidentally, all of the pictures that he showed, he happened to be at a convention. So Javi has been self-development for years, and all he needed was the right vehicle. Guys, now you have the right vehicle. Are you now also plugged into the system and developing, self-developing and doing the self-development. You guys know that every single month we do the book of the month. This month is the business of the 90th century, of the 20th century, I'm sorry. The business of the 21st century with Robert Kiyosaki. This time I listened to it in Spanish, and I've been reading this book now since I got involved in this industry back in 2006. Guys, it's a great book, like all of our books. But if you're not reading these books, guys, you're doing yourself a disservice, right? The reason why I can stay motivated as much as I do is because I'm constantly feeding myself all these books, all these self-development books, motivational things, guys, instead of watching TV, watching the news. But I'm telling you right now, the biggest thing you can do for yourself is get to This Is It convention. Make the sacrifice. Listen, if you're looking for an excuse, any excuse will do, right? Money, time, this. The truth is, if you had an opportunity to come to Orlando and cash in $1 million check, will your excuses stand in the way today? Whether it's your job, whether it's your baby, whatever the case, whether it's money, would that? I guarantee you it wouldn't. If all it would take for you to do to cash in $1 million was come to Tampa, Florida on the 17th and the 18th, and you had to find a way to get over here and spend those 2 days, and you go back home with a luggage full of money, I guarantee you no one on this call would miss that trip. But the problem is you don't see this as an opportunity that's bigger than the $1 million. And guys, it is. Trust me when I tell you. So thisisitconvention.com, guys. Get there, buy it. Don't spend the extra $50 tomorrow when you can buy it today. My suggestion to you is buy some extra tickets in anticipation for people who you're going to be signing up in the next couple of days. I just signed up about 5 people in the last 7 days. Guess what they did? Everyone signed up to This Is It. So guys, it's because my conviction is there. I know how important it is. I know I'm doing you a disservice if I don't put you in the position to win. And that's why Gina Merritt was so adamant back in 2008 about getting through to me and making me stop attending all of these events by myself and just being successful at getting my team to come to the local events, because it takes a stronger leader and stronger conviction to get people to invest in themselves, get a plane ticket, buy a hotel room, and fly down here. But I tell you, if that's all you're missing, guys, then you need to get on it, because you should know that it's the most important piece of the puzzle when it comes to building this business. So that being said, guys, thank you so very much, everyone who shared. Thank you, Jackie. Thank you, Chester. Thank you, Anastasia. Great testimonies. And for those of you who stuck around, congratulations. Listen, get your link tonight. Don't waste time. Sign up, get some product. And if you're new here tonight and this sounds like something big, like as big as it is, get your ticket to This Is It convention. And even if your upline isn't coming here, let them know you're serious about this and you're going to come and we want to meet you. So God bless you. Good night. Let's rock and roll, baby. I'll see you on Wednesday at 8 p.m.